Been searching through the streets, through the past, through my mind, chasing feelings that I just can't seem to find. My mindset's lurking in the motherfucking dark. Every failed search leaves another deep mark. Looking for revenge, looking for blood, looking for family I lost in the flood. Looking for peace where my loss is still right. But in this life you take the best of what you got. When I find you, maybe I'll break, maybe I'll heal. You can't change the past, but the fucking pain is real. When I find you, maybe I'll grow, maybe I'll feel. The scars may last forever, but I don't know what's the deal. When I find you, when I find you. They laid my brother 6 feet in the clay, and I swore on my soul somebody's gonna pay. Got this fire burning holes in my chest, loading up my pistol, put my aim to the test. Voices in my head screaming, pull that trigger. Blood in my eyes and the hate gets bigger. He was like my blood, so they'll pay for their sins. When I find them bitches, that's when their life ends. When I find you, maybe I'll break, maybe I'll heal. You can't change the past, but the awful pain is real. When I find you, maybe I'll grow, maybe I'll feel. The scars may last forever, but I don't know what's the deal. When I find you, lost my little brother when we were barely cubs. System split us up, life did what it does. I wonder if you know that I'm still alive. Do you know I miss you? Do I cross your mind? Digging through records, scrolling through the net. I'll never stop searching, you're one I won't forget. Not about revenge this time, I just want you near until I find you. Looking for you is my new career. When I find you, maybe I'll break, maybe I'll heal. You can't change the past, but the terrible pain is real. When I find you, maybe I'll grow, maybe I'll feel. The scars may last forever, but I don't know what's the deal. When I find you, when I find you. Buried 3 kids in the span of my years. Every day I'm haunted by my worst fears. One never spoke, one died too soon. One took his life beneath a cold dark moon. Feeling lost in pain, thought my fight was done. But I faced those demons, now they better run. Can't change the past, but I still must live. When I find peace, I'll have something to give. Looking for trouble, looking for war, looking for ghosts I can't see no more. Looking for answers in the wreckage and flame, trying to find the peace that eases the pain. So I shift my eyes to the things I can hold. The friend's still breathing, the story's told. I can't change the shit that life put in my way, but I can fight for peace and live one more day. Strengths I've gained. When I find you, I'll teach others, show them the way. Prove that it's possible to light a new flame. When I find you, been searching in the dirt, but now I see clear. Some things are gone, but some stay here. I can't change death, can't rewind time, but I can still live, still climb, still shine. When I find peace, that's when I'll know I let the past rest and I finally grow. When I find you. I'll let that anger go when I find you. Maybe I'll heal when I find you. Maybe I'll feel when I find you. Maybe I'll grow